Uri Geller's story is one that blurs the boundary between the possible and the impossible, the explainable and the mysterious. Emerging in the early 1970s as a charismatic performer, Geller captivated audiences around the world with feats that seemed to defy the laws of physics. The image of him gently stroking a metal spoon, only for it to bend and twist as if animated by his will alone, became iconic. To many, these displays were evidence of psychokinetic abilities, the power to move or alter objects using nothing but the mind. To others, they were clever illusions, tricks of the eye and hand, performed by a master mentalist. Yet, beyond the stage and the glare of television lights, Geller's talents attracted attention from unexpected quarters. Documents released years after the end of the Cold War revealed that intelligence agencies, particularly in the United States, took an active interest in his abilities. At a time when the world's superpowers were locked in a race not just for military supremacy, but for any conceivable edge, even the most unconventional possibilities were explored. Geller was brought in for testing by government scientists who sought to determine whether psychic phenomena could be harnessed for espionage. The idea that the mind might be weaponized, that thoughts could influence the physical world or penetrate secrets across vast distances, was both tantalizing and unsettling. The experiments conducted with Geller were often shrouded in secrecy, and the results remain controversial to this day. Some researchers claimed that under controlled conditions, Geller demonstrated abilities that could not be explained by conventional science. Others argued that the tests were flawed, or that Geller's powers seemed to falter when subjected to strict scrutiny. This inconsistency became a hallmark of his career, fuel for both his supporters and his skeptics. Was he a genuine psychic, tapping into forces science had yet to understand? Or was he an ingenious performer, exploiting the limits of observation and human perception? Regardless of the answer, Geller's influence extended far beyond mere entertainment. He moved in circles that included military officials, influential business leaders, and even heads of state. Some sought his insights for decision-making, while others were simply intrigued by the possibility that the human mind could access realms beyond ordinary experience. One notable account describes Geller's consultation with NASA scientists, who were interested in alternative approaches to problem-solving, suggesting that, at least for some, his abilities hinted at untapped human potential. Geller's rise also inspired a wave of scientific inquiry into mind-matter interaction. Universities began to explore the boundaries of consciousness, conducting experiments in bioenergetics and psychokinesis. While many of these studies failed to produce conclusive results, they nonetheless expanded the conversation about what the mind might be capable of. Some theorists speculated that if psychokinesis were real, it could be rooted in exotic phenomena like brainwave manipulation, quantum-level consciousness, or neural frequencies that science had yet to fully map.
In the end, Uri Geller's legacy is not just about bent spoons or the spectacle of public demonstrations. It is about the enduring allure of mystery and the possibility that the frontiers of human potential remain largely uncharted. In an era increasingly defined by technology, algorithms, and empirical data, his story serves as a reminder that not all questions have answers, at least not yet. Perhaps somewhere between skepticism and belief, between science and the unknown, lies the next great leap in our understanding of what it means to be human.